That is another question a lot of people ask us is when are you gonna have kids and when are you gonna get married? Both the same. Me, I feel like I already have kids. I feel like I have 3 because she's my twin and I grew up with them. I grew up raising them, helping raising them and all that. So I just feel like I don't need to have kids. I already have them. The oldest looks more like me. They're my babies, so I don't feel the need to have my own. I just want to be able to watch them more and spend more time with them as they grow. Because I'm far, I don't see them as much as I used to, and that kind of upsets me. But it really made me happy when they got to visit me for a couple weeks. So I was really happy.
And that was the first time, and we've been up here for a couple years now. And so it's, I guess this video almost is like the conclusion of just the mental space of having a conversation of kids from them being here. Right? Because before them getting here, we didn't even talk about it. But now that we got to see them, and the question is, how would you act if you had your own kids? And we're looking at each other, you know, considering what we would like to kind of form or mold. You can't think for anyone, but you can help give the environment to help develop certain mindsets and things like that. There's a reason why when you grow up in a impoverished neighborhood, you know, you tend to, you know, fall into the gang category. There's a reason why when you're in a developed suburban where, you know, everybody can afford to go and do like after school studies and stuff like that, where the school's system, the average grades or the average SATs are just higher. They're in an environment that helps nurture that mental. They were here, we were thinking to each other like, yo, what would you do? Well, how would you think? How would you do in this scenario? Or what would you say in that scenario? And a lot of the things that we're saying and doing while the kids are here are basically just conversation between me and her, because there's nothing that we can do or say or anything like that to change anything for anybody's kids. But it's something that we can think and say, okay, what would you do if this is your kid in this scenario? And these are questions that we ask for each other, and I think it's a healthy thing to do when you don't have to worry about, you know, trying to learn on the go, when you can just take other people's experiences, take other people's life journeys, and add it to your scenario. Don't make things harder than they need to be.
You add it from it, you can learn from it, all that.
Right. So that's pretty much one of those things where it was important for, I think that's the reason why I even wanted to have her do this video, is because, hey, while it's fresh in your mind, what did you think about this topic? Mainly it was about the kids, but the ideal scenario would be to get married and then have kids. So I said, why would we talk about kids when I talk about marriage? Let's talk about marriage. Does having kids or even getting married cross your mind?
It crosses my mind sometimes, not all the time, because again, I feel like I'm married already. It only crosses my mind when people ask me, when am I going to get married? You have a big family, but I want something small, and then after have something big with everybody in it. Like, I was talking to one of your family members, I'm not going to just throw them out there like that, but I'll tell you who it was. But I was talking to one of your family members about it, and she's like, do what's best for you. Yeah, some of us will be upset or whatever, but it's not about them, it's about us. So to make me comfortable, I want something small, and then afterwards we can have a big gathering with everybody involved to celebrate.
Yeah, and I think I know who you're talking about. It starts with an O. Hello. For me, I don't think about nothing. I did not think about having kids. I did not think about getting married growing up. I mean, even till when I was 25, the question never even crossed my mind. Yeah, it just never crossed my mind. I didn't even think about it. Didn't consider it. It wasn't something that I wanted to talk about. Not necessarily like I was afraid to talk about it, but it wasn't like something that was on my mind. If it was brought up to me, it'd be like, is this what you're thinking about? Why are you not thinking about this? Just throwing it out there, the most important kind of questions that I was repeating in my head were not, when am I going to get kids? When am I going to get married? The questions I repeat in my head is, when am I going to hit this milestone? When am I going to hit this goal? And have plenty goals. And so in life today, for myself, being able to hit certain goals it's such a huge accomplishment and it's such a huge milestone for myself where I'm so grateful. But it now opens up the conversation where I can be comfortable to say, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I'm not afraid to talk about marriage now. I'm not afraid to talk about kids. Do I want them? Not necessarily now, but am I afraid to talk about that? Not as before, because I did not know where the income was going to come from. And now today I can say I know where the income's coming from. And so most of the time these kind of questions, I guess I'm just going to speak for me, revolve around income and stability. Because if I was a millionaire at a young age, I probably wouldn't even be tripping.
Yeah.
I'd probably be a lot reckless. But I'm not. Kind of gotta watch what I'm about to say, but because it's like who doesn't want to be, you know, inheriting money.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm grateful that I was able to learn what the values are for these things, so that when it comes to me, I can appreciate them for what they are.
Exactly.
Didn't think about it because the income wasn't there. Should I have the income at that time? Probably would have had 4 or 5 kids for whatever reason. Probably would have been a bad decision. Probably still would have done it. Because didn't have the respect for what I had if I was on the other end, if I was more successful at a younger age. So totally more grateful today than I am then, because I didn't understand. But I did see, like I said, from our friends and family and things like that, seeing obstacles that they were posed with and saying, I don't want to take those roads.
Yeah, because it could be stressful, and I don't want those problems. Like, I already have fear with my nieces that I call my babies. And I can only imagine if I had someone under me all the time and having to worry about the problems, then it's just, whew.
I think what we are like more commonly looking for is more understanding in who we are, so that when times like those come up, we can look at each other and say, I'm holding you accountable. You've shown me who you are for this many years. Now show this person who you are, so that way they can trust you. Or that what I've been seeing, they understand and they can see that too. Like holding each other accountable. But in order to do that, we have to first know what we're about, be confident in who we are, and what instills confidence. Most of the time, or at least in my small-minded world, it's just money, because money can give you so much confidence. If you're financially secure, you're not gonna be afraid to tell anyone, hey, I'm telling you because I want what's best for you. I want to see you grow and develop in a better way than I have, and it's coming from a good place. That's where I'm at. But I'm hoping that's where we're both at, where it's like, you know, trying to find out the confidence in ourselves first. And then, yeah.
Would you like a napkin? Because I see you doing this the whole time.
You know, Dorito fingers. Like, I don't want to lick my face.
Yeah.
This is going to be just like this. Dorito fingers.
Okay. What else?
Don't want a napkin. Damn, I would like a napkin. No, I'm just like, damn, I would like a napkin. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you like a napkin? Let's do this.
Nope, I'm still eating.
Yeah, you can eat too.
I'm gonna eat them all too.
Nah, it's not.
There's more in the bag.
Yeah, there's more in that bowl too.
For now.
How about I just take the bowl?
Man,
I had like 2
you just
chips.
pinch your fingers.
And so what?
Look at this.
No.
No.
They don't need to know. I got going on. I told you had an early start. You pre-gamed this interview.
It was 2 sips. 2 sips.
So we have like 3 other questions that, again, these are regular questions that people ask us. And so the one question that is normally asked is, how long have you guys known each other? Well, we've known each other about 15 years. So everybody gets caught in a loop. What? How old? Wait, what? You guys are so young. How old are you guys? Okay, that's the one question. But then the other question is followed by, well, then how long have you guys been together? And I mean, if you ask me, I'd never know, because I don't keep track of the years. And matter of fact,
9 years.
I'm gonna blame COVID because COVID kind of hit, and next thing you know, 2 years has gone by. It don't even feel like 2 years have gone by, but we're entering 3.
That's crazy.
And I'm just talking about COVID, but before that, still didn't know. So
yeah, you did.
No,
I mean, you had to think sometimes, but when people ask, you didn't know.
I threw out guesstimates. Like, I just tried to make people, I tried to solve their question hunger. I got questions that need answers. I just gave them an answer that would be, and then you would come in and be like, okay, well, technically.
A few times you weren't, but I mean, you were close.
Been together for 9 years, and you can't look at anybody's relationship and say, damn, I wish I was like them. You don't know what these people have gone through.
What they go through, you don't know everything. You just see the positive things. You just never know what someone is going through. Good, bad, ugly, none of it. So just focus on yourself, do what's right for you, what's best for you, and just be happy. You know, don't compare yourself to anybody. Just do what's right for you.
Yeah. I mean, you can wish that you were a Jay-Z, Beyonce until you go through a Becky with the good hair.
You just had to bring that up.
No, I'm saying you could be, you could be in that scenario.
That's true.
You can wish that, oh man, I look at their relationship, this, that, and the other. Go through that, and then you can't handle the scenario, and then you want a divorce. So don't just sign up for, oh, I wish I was like this, or I love how you guys look so happy. Well, we've been together for so long, we know how to vibe and get back on the same page.
Yeah.
We might have a disagreement, but we gonna bounce back.
Yeah. It's communication.
Yes.
Something we're still working on to this day, but so much better than we used to be, and I'm so grateful for it. But communication is everything, basically.
Communication, tolerance, willingness to understand. And if you have tolerance, then you have willingness. And if you're willing, you'll be tolerant. It's almost the same thing, but I tell you what, I was way less tolerant of weird behavior when I was a kid. But now, it's almost like you see life through a different lens, and you kind of see, you know, why certain things are important. Things that you didn't understand then, now you understand now. Or why you want to go and hang out with friends. Or why I want to go and be in the bar and just be among people. Or why I like to be alone and not be bothered with family or friends altogether. These things come with maturity. It's like, okay, you understand the why. But growing up, I didn't have that. Everything is pretty much cleared up. The common themes really are, how long you guys been together? How long have you guys known each other? When you guys getting kids? And when you guys getting married? Almost in that order, like as if marriage is not more important. Joking, but almost like for every person. So I'm glad you guys got to know a little bit about us. It's a very, very snippet version of who we are. It tells me and her more of like a confirmation that we're on the right track. We're on the right path, that we've learned and gone through so much together that we're almost on the same page. We're in sync. Doesn't matter whether today or tomorrow things go left or right. What matters is the relationship. And most importantly, doing unto others as you want done unto yourself. The golden rule. So if you could take anything away from this video, just try to just, you know, keep that golden rule in your life. And that probably doesn't have anything to do with the video, but it's important to know in a general sense. So we appreciate you guys for coming along. Thank
you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and give this video a like, and let us know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.
And coughing. Because, you know, I always hit the back of the... Pause. You just hit it a little different.
You just hit it a little different. It went in my shirt.
She left me.
It went in my shirt, sorry.